Well, let's do it. Let's do it. This is the one I've been waiting on.
Oof.
Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol.
This a trilogy fight potentially, but maybe not because of the age factor. But 50-50 fight, in my opinion. Who y'all got?
Okay. Are you guys aware of the surgery that Beterbiev is coming off of?
Yeah, that's why the fight was canceled. What was that surgery? They were supposed to fight prior to this.
I believe it was a knee surgery.
Oh yeah, that don't. 39-year-old man, that don't sound good.
Right. Let me fact check that.
Yeah, Beterbiev also fought in the Olympics. Beterbiev and Usyk fought in 2012. They met in.
He's been around a long time. He got a lot of miles on his body, a lot of fights, a lot of big amateur background. So, I mean, I have Beterbiev winning this fight. That's just, I don't know. That's more going off of a feel. But like LT saying, he did come off of surgery, so it's one thing when you get in this fight game coming off of any surgery, any prior injury, it tends to come up. But hopefully he's healthy. We get a best version of him, and I'm hoping we get multiple fights out of this because there isn't really many fights for these guys to have.
A healthy Beterbiev versus a healthy Bivol. What do you predict?
So, for a long time, I've been feeling like this. Beterbiev is undoubtedly the more dangerous puncher. I've seen them both in action. I've been waiting for this fight for a long time. But I think he has more holes in his defense. I think that Dmitry Bivol is more disciplined and more willing to stick to his game plan. And I see Bivol either outpointing him or winning by knockout in the later rounds. War of attrition, right? And so now, and I felt like that initially. If Bivol can protect himself, and it's going to be interesting because Bivol puts together some unreal video game combinations, and he puts them together. And so I'm interested to see what the fight plan looks like against a dangerous opponent like this. Do you keep applying pressure and hope that your opponent is on his back foot, or is it more calculated? Because we've seen them put together 8-punch combinations in fights.
Right.
So,
one thing with both fighters, we've seen both of them be hurt against what we could say lesser opponents. So they both have that, that part of their game where they can be exposed. And he actually wobbled in a fight, So I think since we've seen that from both fighters, it just kind of comes to like who's able to land that shot at the right time and take advantage of it. I think I'm more of a fan. Bob, I really enjoy both styles. Let me say that. I enjoy both styles, but I really are leaning toward Beterbiev just because of the onslaught, the continued pressure, the raw strength and power. But,
like a lumberjack, ain't he?
Yeah, exactly. And I
chop wood, just
Yep. And I've actually stolen things from both of these guys from their training camp, so it's actually funny. So much respect to their regimen and getting prepared. I was watching Beterbiev, like he was using that sledgehammer on the tire for 12 rounds. And I had guys out today. We did 6 rounds, and it was brutal. It was brutal. So understanding the type of effort these guys put into these fights I'm just hoping for a good fight, competitive. Beterbiev coming off a knee surgery. I know we were trying to check that from about 5-6 months ago. He doesn't seem type of guy to make excuses, so we're gonna get the best version of him.
Yeah, for me, I'm ready for this fight. I can't wait. It's exciting because of the styles and how they translate when they meet each other. Bivol, very much more of a shield fighter. Works that jab. It's very stiff, not as stiff as a Lennox Lewis stiff, but he knows how to work that jab to like a surgeon, right? Beterbiev is all on, all foot on gas, all pressure. He breaks you. He breaks your spirit. He breaks you in that ring. I don't know. A good jabber. Also, I don't want to relegate Bivol to just a jabber. He's also relentless. He also steps on that gas, but he knows how to find his range and he knows how to do what he needs to do within that range. Beterbiev, man, like LT said, he's a lumberjack. He's chopping you down. He's breaking you. So this is one of those fights where it gives me that Hagler Hans, like kind of like these are two forces that they both don't pull back. They're not pulling back. Like somebody has to break somebody's will. But from past fights, yes, like we have indicated, they both showed a frail, like a little vulnerability here and there when they got hurt because of that style, the style that they put forth while they fight. But still, I still give and I hate to say this because they're both dogs, I still give Beterbiev a little bit of an advantage because I've seen Beterbiev destroy some of the toughest. I've seen him. And Bivol, yes, what he did to Canelo was a masterpiece. Frustration. Canelo had no ways of getting inside Bivol. That was beautiful, but I can't wait to see this fight. But I give the slight edge to Beterbiev. But I think boxing wants Bivol to win this fight because there's more money to make when Bivol wins this fight. May I say? It's a business at the end of the day.
Do we have fight time for this?
Yes. It is going to be about, I think the main event's going to be about 6 p.m. Eastern time.
They're fighting in the East Coast or they're fighting in the West? Because they both live in Canada, right? I don't know.
No, it's across the pond.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, they're fighting in Saudi Arabia. They're fighting in Riyadh.
Yeah. I think if I'm not mistaken, look it up, double check me. But I think the main event is going to be about 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. Yep. So 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. in the UK, 3 p.m. on the West Coast.
So I think everyone here, we've not heard LT's take on this. Everyone here agrees that Beterbiev is the slight favorite? Or
no, you got LT got Bivol coming out.
Oh,
got Bivol.
Okay, you got Bivol. Kam Gee has Beterbiev, and I have Beterbiev. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you said, Strap. It's one of those fights where it can turn into Hagler Hearns and be over in 4.
Yeah. Regardless, I do also predict a rematch at some point.
These guys are they come from a place in the world where they're just old tough men, man. Dagestani, Russians are they just built different, I remember when Canelo was fighting Triple G, and I saw Canelo hit Triple G with one of his hardest shots to the chin. Triple G ate that thing and turned back like a cyborg, and I'm like, okay, you different. So they're from the same area Triple G's from.
They do have one person in common. He's one of their training partners, and he fought the other one. I want to say it's their countryman as well. What is it? Is it Alec?
We can find out real quick. I think I know what you're talking about.
So he gave his take on.
What was the word? What was the word on that?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, is it Gavad? What's his name? Gavad. What's his name?
Alexander. And back in
that guy.
Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, was he hurt in that fight?
So
those Ukrainians are
I
tough.
think he's from the same camp as Bivol. So
Yeah, also
then-
lost that fighter also lost to Beterbiev on the last fight. That's the same
you
guy.
see what I'm saying? That's one. That one. And then that's the
Yeah.
one that everybody said. Well, Canelo said that Benavidez didn't look that impressive. So
Yeah, because Beterbiev was able to get him out of there in 10 rounds TKO.
So
5 years ago at that. 5 years ago.
So there's
A
a
little-
good cross reference point if y'all want to go check that out.
Right.
Just to show you what their culture is. Do you know another Dagestani fighter that we all talk about?
From
Khabib.
Kazakhstan?
Dagestan.
Kyrgyzstan.
It's Dagestan. It's in Russia. It's a Russian territory.
Ah.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. I'm missing his name. Khabib.
Magomedov.
Khabib is Dagestani too. They're built different. You have the Khabib fighting bears. The men out there are different, man. I don't know how they breed them, man.
Is that what the hat is? Is that native to
I think that's
Dagestani?
Yeah, Dagestanis. Yeah,
I can dig.
them boys is different.
Very swaggy.